Calling 911 or having medical professionals inside your house can be a situation hard to manage for anyone. However, if you have a physical or cognitive disability, it's incredibly overwhelming. Joining us tonight is Vicki Davidson. She's on the Council for those with disabilities, trying to help them with things that are just like this. Welcome, Vicki.
Thank you.
So Vicki, tell us a little bit about what you do and how you go about helping people who come into these situations.
Sure. I work for the Developmental Disabilities Council, and we are a federally funded program that works to change systems to really help people with intellectual and developmental disabilities live in the community. A couple of the priority areas that we work on are emergency preparedness for people with developmental disabilities, as well as we do first responder disability awareness training, where we train fire EMS, law enforcement, and 911 operators so that they can recognize disabilities and respond appropriately.
So tell us about being prepared. What can people at home do to make sure that their family members or themselves are prepared when that 911 call comes and when the emergency vehicles arrive?
What they can do to be prepared for emergencies, for instance, is to have a kit at home, an emergency preparedness kit at home, or even a go kit if they have to evacuate the home. But it's important too that they have information, whether it's the individual's medications, information that a responder would really need to have in order to provide accurate care or good care to the individual. And also, it's important to have information about how to address those individuals' needs as well.
That makes complete sense. So if parents or relatives, friends are interested in getting an emergency preparedness kit, do we get that through the state or do we get that through Merrill?
Actually, I'm not sure if Merrill has kits available, but people can really develop their own kits. I really recommend that people develop their kits around their specific needs. I'll use as an example, my daughter has autism, and she's very sensitive to a lot of noises and extrasensory noise, people, crowds, what have you. So in her kit, she carries headphones so that she can block out the noise, and has something that she can do to doodle and occupy herself if there is an emergency. So it's important that if an individual has hearing aids, for instance, that they have hearing aid batteries in their kit. If they have feeding tubes, that they have extra feeding tubes. A friend of mine has a son with significant disabilities and felt that it would be important to have feeding tubes in his kit, because if he uses a tube that is not clean, he could end up in the hospital. So it's really important to really standardize those kits, not standardize, but make those kits specific to the individual's needs.
Personalize those, right? We want to personalize them.
Personalize is the word I'm looking for, yes.
That's all right. I forget words all the time. Well, Vicki, I think it's interesting that we should go ahead and put those kits right next to our first aid kits. Make sure that they are available and they know where to get them. They know where they are in your home. So I appreciate you being with
Absolutely.
us today, and we will make sure that we get the information out there so people can be well informed.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.